Now, when the examiners comes out, they usually carry an iPad and the box for the sat nav.
Okay.
They're going to call your name, you stand up, and then of course you go near to the examiner. What the examiners will do, they will going to ask you to, they will give you the iPad, and they will say to you, dab 2 boxes just to confirm that your insurance is covered and you're legally allowed to drive and
Okay.
all that. You cover that, and use your fingertips. Sometimes they provide you a pen
Okay.
to have a same signature as on your provisional driving license, because if your signature doesn't match, they will not going to take you.
Okay.
Once you done it, then the screen will pop up your picture. They're gonna check your ID, make sure you are same, and once everything is done, they will ask you that is your address is correct. If you just say yes that
Okay.
time, because obviously if it's not, then they will obviously explain to you more later on at the end. Then normally they ask you that would you like your instructor to go with you on the test. You would say no.
Okay.
I mean, you don't need me, do you? I mean, you're a confident driver. Then they will say to you that okay, would you want him to listen to the briefing at the end of your test? You say yes that time. Of course, you can change your mind at the end, but when you come back and when you park your car, when you secure your car, when your engine is off, examiner will ask you, do you want your instructor to come for the briefing? If you say yes, then the examiner will say to you, if you open your door, and that is a signal for me to come and listen to the briefing at the end
Okay.
of your test. Now, when you go out, of course, as you're going out, examiner normally say to you, my name is Sean,
Yeah.
or whatever their name is, Sue, yeah, Clint. How would I call you? So obviously you just tell them
Yeah.
whatever you want to call them. Then they will go out and do your eyesight test. Okay.
Yeah.
We've done your eyesight test before, so you're
Yeah.
quite okay with
Yeah.
that. Then they got 2 options. They might ask you to, can you please open the bonnet and wait for me,
Okay.
which we'll go through with you later on.
Okay.
And if not, they will say to you, can you please go and sit inside the car, put your seat belt on, do not turn on the engine until I say so.
Okay.
So what they do that time, they will check my car details, my badge details and everything. They're going to walk around the car, make sure the tires are okay, there's no cuts, no bulges, nothing at all. If they're happy, they will come and sit inside the car.
Okay.
When they sit inside the car, that is where the examiner going to ask you a tell me question if they're not doing the bonnet question. Usually the examiner will ask you that would you like me to give you a briefing before your test start. What would you gonna say?
Yeah.
Always say yeah, regardless if you know it or not.
Yeah.
Then they're gonna explain to you that your test will last 40 to 45 minutes.
Okay.
And you're going to be using sat nav or whatever they're going to be using. If they're using a sat nav, they will put a sat nav over there.
Okay.
And they always say to you one thing, that do not trust the speed on the sat nav.
Yeah.
They are wrong. So you need to trust on your own eyes and the speedometer. A lot of people, they get confused.
Okay.
Do not trust the speed on the sat nav. You have to look for the signs and what the speed is doing. They will also say to you that if I give you no instructions and no directions, or sat nav give you no instruction, no direction, you always follow the road ahead unless the road sign and markings tells you otherwise. Some occasion the sat nav are not updated, which we have done before. Like if you're coming from test center to Ewood roundabout, and if you're going right, normally the sat nav says take the 4th exit on your right, but it's not. It's the 3rd exit. So examiner at that time will say to you, it's not the 4th exit, the 3rd exit, please. So that time you listen what the examiner telling you.
Okay.
Otherwise, you go back to start listening to the tom. Okay. You are a pretty good driver in my opinion. Just make sure, keep doing your self commentary, keep looking for the signs, and then enjoy your driving.